What? This a random question. I really was waiting until I probably interview Sosa, but I've been doing this shit 7-8 years. It might not happen. So I'm finna just ask you, folk. Maybe you know. Who the fuck is KK and TT? You remember he was like, KK and TT, them hoes know they bussin'. Like, I feel like he turned them up back then.
Oh, no. Hell yeah. I know who that is.
So I don't know why you don't know.
Yeah.
How you know it? Because that was one of them. I know who that is.
Hell no. That's eaters in the hood. Like, I don't even know why the fuck folk really even... Like, he just gave us some clout on BD, but, you know, just eater shit. Bitches you fuck on the block, ain't even nothing special, nothing major, just bitches you fuck in the hood. I ain't even gonna lie, folk. Bitches from the hood, I swear to God, it's so crazy because I just seen some bitches from the hood we used to be running when we was shorties. They bad as hell now, folk. And then the bad bitches from back in the day, they popped. Like, that shit just threw me for a loop, folk, on BD.
Shit be crazy, man.
Man.
Another thing, I don't know if we talked about this publicly, but I can't remember. But basically, Rooga had reached out to me to reach out to you. Right. To sit down with you before and do an interview. I think we might have did talk about this.
Yeah, we did. No, I don't know if it was publicly. I know we talked about this though.
Bro, probably on the stream or something.
Right.
I think so. So basically, Rooga reached out to you, or reached out to me to reach out to you, and he wanted to do an interview on the platform with you.
Right.
And at the time, I think your answer to me was never no, but it was like, it wasn't an answer.
Right.
It was like, let me think on it. And then it was around the time when I think you down there was leaning towards that way, but then he wasn't. And I think it might have been like on some, he got the GD anthem going up right now, and he probably looking at it like, man, I'm too big to be sitting down like this. But in my head, I'm like, this shit bigger than y'all. That's how I was, was viewing it. Like, nigga, fuck where you at right now, gang. This ain't even just about you.
Right.
But I want to ask you, like, you had a couple years to think on it. Like, how do you feel? I ain't gonna say how do you feel about that now, because I kind of see that probably ain't gonna happen. Right. But, like, shit, matter of fact, what was your thoughts? Like, when that happened? Like, what
I'm
was
gonna be 100 with you, bro. So, look, when you first presented that shit to me right now, it's like, me, folk, the thing, it wasn't even like it was Rooga that I had a problem with sitting down, folk. It just be, sometimes, folk, I'm just a thinker, right? And I just be sitting back and I be telling niggas like, other niggas who be trying to do shit like that, like, that's why I got so much respect for like, Savage and like how he did that shit with J-Mane, but even with their situation, I don't feel like their situation was like these situations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to be honest, it's just like, folk, I be feeling like sometimes, folk, like, some of the shit, like my old life, sometimes it like, it be the reason why a lot of shit don't be going on. Like, the nigga I grew up as, folk, it plays a role in certain situations, folk. Like, and like, just me knowing, like, I'm an older adult. I'm pushing peace. I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm always who I am. You know what I'm saying? But I got better shit to do. But when I think about me, younger me, folk, like, I be looking at a lot of shit like, folk, like, niggas from his block killed niggas from my block. His little brother got locked up for killing my homie I went to school with every day. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I was in them cars with my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't just no nigga from that block that, like, had a rap career. No, I was in the field with my niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, like, we was getting it on with his niggas. Not they was getting it on and I was just from their block. We was getting it on with his niggas from his hood. Like, to the point where me being a nigga who could sit in that seat, folk. Like, I'm in this seat right now, but I was in that seat back then. You know what I'm saying? And me from back then, knowing everything that I know back then, just like I'm pushing peace, I'm cool with everybody being copacetic and kosher, folk. But me, am I gonna be the face of that? No. You know what I'm saying? I just think that was just I feel like even when, no matter how much I look on a lot of shit, bro, and how much I want everybody, like I don't really care for like a lot of this shit, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, cause we older. Like we let the shorties beef hard. Like we got kids, responsibilities, bills. You need to enjoy your life. If you still alive at this age, folk, you need to be enjoying your life, folk. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna always be who you is. You gonna always be where you from. But if you still alive at this age, folk, you need to be enjoying your life, bro. But at the same time, me knowing who I grew up as, folk, and how close I was and how deep in I was into all the shit we had going on with niggas from his block, I just can't be, like, I feel like my old self won't allow me to take it that far. Like, it won't allow me to be that mature about the situation, to say the least. Like, no matter how mature I think I am and how much I think I've grown since YME, I feel like certain shit, like, my old self won't never let me, like, just sit down and be like, man, bro, I'm gonna just go over here and sit down with a nigga, like, sit with somebody who I used to, like, clap at them and they homies, and they used to clap at us, like, or sit down with a nigga who little brother was booked for killing my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm there. I don't think I'm there yet. You know what I'm saying? And I just had to be real about that. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point, that's why I wasn't giving you no. Like, I ain't never really told you no, because I thought I was, like, there mature-wise. Like, I thought I had got to that point. But then, like, as time went by and I just contemplated it more and more, because, like, it was easy for us to make it happen because we all a friend of a friend. Like, he fuck with you and me shoe like I fuck with you and me shoe, you know?
Okay.
Probably not to that degree, but, like, y'all fuck with y'all, like, y'all all cool too, you know?
Yeah.
So, it, like, once I would have gave it a nod, it would have been easy for the sit down to happen, you know? But it just, like, the more I contemplated that shit, I'm just like, you know, like, I don't think I'm there yet, fo. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I remember I had contemplated that shit about Duck, folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Duck was finna, like, low-key do some shit like that, folk.
Like
but
a song or something?
Yeah, on BD. But the thing that made it different about, like, well, I don't want to say we was finna, like, that was some shit that, like, they was trying to put on the table and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Duck is, like, from the low end, too. And he is from the Wells. But, like, you know, I'm from state, and like, we both, my uncles and his uncles know each other type shit. You know what I'm saying? So all that low end shit came into play. But the only reason why, like, certain shit with Duck was even, like, entertainable for is because, like, my relationship with Duck before we was even in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I hadn't known Rooga before, like, him rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have a bond with him prior to, like, me knowing you was Scrap Big Brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of shit with him, like, I wasn't able to, like, sit back and, like, rest on, like, prior relationships and memories we got together, and, like, that shit kind of made it easier with me and Duck. You know what I'm saying? Like, to even talk amongst each other or talk directly. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to Rooga, I'm like, man, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really even Rooga fault, because I looked at Rooga like he was, like, I look at Rooga like he got a head on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even like I don't want to talk to him because he a knucklehead or some, like, shit like that. It's just like, man, it's just the corners is too close with a lot of shit on Steve. And then, like, his hood specifically, for, like, if you know what we done been through with them and vice versa, it's just like, it's just
the main.
It's like the main. You know what I'm saying? That'll be like me sitting with Kiddo or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Well,
hey, shout out to everybody that's tuned into this video, man. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all want to show y'all appreciation back, just hit that like button for me, man. And follow all my social medias at 16 Shot on Visuals with a Z. Last but not least, though, check out my merch, man. Check out the merch below in the merch shelf. If y'all see something y'all like, man, y'all want to support, cop a little something, gang.